Hello and salutations, my friends. We're putting together our own homemade first aid kit, and we've laid out a bunch of items here so you could take a look, and we'll go over everything one by one. All right. As you can see, we've tried to be as complete as possible, and we've learned as we went. There are a few items missing, and we could always keep adding. All right, we think in any first aid kit or in your home, you should have Mucinex with the pandemic going on. Mucinex helped me when I was ill. Tums and other household goods might come in handy. This is some bandages that we have of all different kinds. This is a splint kit in case you break an arm or a leg or even twist an ankle or something of that nature. You'll see bandages. And that is a bandage scissor and duct tape. You never know when you might need some duct tape. And these are compression bandages. All of these items were purchased on Amazon. And as Anna is demonstrating, you may put some of the bandages or other items and combine them in the baggage that come with the products. That way you could save space as you pack your first aid kit. These are interesting products. They stop bleeding. They're ointments and sprays that you put onto a wound and it stops the bleeding. And that's a splinter kit. Who hasn't had a splinter? Isn't it nice to have a kit? You can remove that splinter, no worries. And as you see, we fit everything in the bag with the scissors. That is an eye wash in case you get some kind of toxin in your eyes. Bacitracin, always important. There's always a number of sprays and ointments you may need in an emergency. Alcohol, always a necessity. We've also included other things, like you see, hydrocortisone spray. We got the right percentage, so it's safe to use. We also got Neosporin. And Anna will also be demonstrating that we have some burn ointment and hydrocortisone. Just in case you run into some poison ivy or something other itchy, or you have an issue with a child and you don't have to go to a doctor, you have your basic creams for all the problems you may run into. In this next set, as Anna suggested, which is smart, you have a mask and backup gloves. Just in case you don't have any around, it's also an instant ice pack. And Anna's demonstrating you could use the bags for one thing to just combine little packages inside your first aid bag. That way it takes up less space and you have things easy to see. Next, we have a very important item, an oximeter. This reads your blood oxygen level. If you do fear that you're hit with the coronavirus, this could be one of the most important tools. Also a blood pressure machine, just so you can monitor how you're doing. This is important. And of course, a thermometer. That's a headlight in case you do need to see what you're doing if you're working on injury. They have very advanced kits like this. This is actually a knife or a bullet wound kit. It's only $16 on Amazon. You never know if you fall on a pole or some other puncture wound. This is a skin stapler. If you do have a wound that won't close, that's large, a flesh wound, having something like this could be the difference. And this is a basic military grade, also $20 on Amazon, surgery kit. Now, you're not going to do surgery, obviously, but if you need to do stitches, there are pliers, tweezers, different scissors. If you do have to do something delicate on your body, this includes all of the kit that you might need. And you can get a regular antiseptic, but, we're trying to do it inexpensively, a cheap whiskey. You never know. Anna, those are emergency blankets if it gets cold or the heat goes out. A lot of uses for that. This is a lighter. These are some items that I just wanted to have in there. This starts a fire. There's a plasma torch lighter. I think it lasts for something like over 100 hours. This is a life straw. Anna wanted to include this in case the water's not looking great. You have something in an emergency that you could always drink if there's any kind of water. This is a fire extinguisher. Many of us might not have foam anti-grease fire extinguishers. That is definitely one to keep. And that is wipes, disinfectant wipes we all need. This is a vanity item. I wanted it to hand axe. Like Anna said, if there's a fire and